What up, peeps? It's your girl Dash coming back with all it takes. Well, it looks like a trailer's dropped for it. Welcome to Derry. Now, let me first, you guys, my bad. I don't know why I forgot this was coming out, the trailer. I'm aware of the actual series coming out, but I don't know why it slipped my mind. I have a colleague at work who asked me yesterday, she's like, hey, did you watch the trailer for, Welcome to Derry? And I'm like, oh no. And I'm like, dang it. I don't know where I was, but needless to say, we are here. It's not too late. I didn't see anybody give anything away, on social media about it. I mean, we already know the overall premise, but I'm excited that we get to get the backstory. Now, again, I'm here for it because I am a fan of the original. It came out in the early 1990s, starring Tim Curry, and of course, I was a fan of I want to say reimaging and remake with Bill Skarsgård. I am a fan of Bill. Going back to his days on Hemlock Grove back in 2013. I was distinctly remember that was the show that introduced me to him. Didn't watch anything a couple of years after that, but once he did it, like he was literally on my radar from there on out. Of course, we enjoyed him in Barbarian. He's done, Boy Kills World. Many other films. Of course, the most recent I saw him in was Nosferatu. Enjoyed him in that immensely. So I'm already excited for this because I already know he's going to be on his A game. He did an amazing job in both it, which what 2017, and then it part two I think came out 2 years later, 2019. So this is 6 years in the making. We had to wait. That's okay. I love it. I'm ready to see what is we are in store for. So with that said, let's go ahead and jump into it. I'll say there's my thoughts at you guys.
You poor thing. Get in before you catch your death of cold.
Now you just tell us where home is, and we'll get you back to your parents safe and sound, okay?
Anywhere but Derry.
Things that happened in the past.
My family and I just moved to town.
Oh!
Hey, baby.
It's okay.
Happened in your mind.
Okay.
Today was 4 months. And they never even found a body. That means murder.
This business with the missing kids. Do I need to be concerned?
Never a bad idea to keep the people you love close.
Hey, you better speak it.
No adult's ever gonna believe what we saw. I wouldn't.
There's a history of stuff like this happening in Derry.
You kids keep your noses out of police business.
I'd heard voices. In the pipes.
Have you ever heard of something like that?
There's something bad here in Derry.
I'm here for it. All right, you guys, I enjoyed this trailer. Now, this is a teaser trailer. I don't really need to see any more. I don't think I need to see if they do another trailer. This is just enough for me. I feel like some people are going to try and say, oh, you're not going to do the next one. Really don't need to, some people might throw this as a teaser or some of them consider it official. This looks like really honestly an official trailer to me. It doesn't give anything truly away because you do see the scenes of the young kids in the neighborhood, noticing certain things, kids missing, hearing voices through the pipes, things of that nature. And it reminds me of the first one where you show all those people, young kids, who are missing, this and all that. And you kind of wonder if some of them are the ones that were, up in the air and all that, literally, transfixed and all that due to, his, hold on them. Also, when the one boy, makes comment at the dinner table, have you ever heard this? Do you notice? And the parents looking at each other like, oh, I think you all have. Well, the parents in the town know a lot more. I could say maybe some of the parents, like the one that just moved in, with their young son, police, but they know. And then the cop talking about, stay out of police business. It's like, well, the police business ain't getting handled. Kids are still missing. Do better. So clearly, but again, I definitely look forward to seeing that layer, but then seeing again the Derry, any type of backstory about that. I want to see in regards to Pennywise as well, because I keep recalling if they said we were going to get some backstory on him, how he came to be Pennywise, if I'm not mistaken. I think if somebody can clarify it in the comment section, I won't be offended. I could be kind of off course with the overall storyline of the overall series. I like that we will see what's happening in Maine in 1962, but I want to know hints about him as well. I'm not sure how many episodes. I'm not recalling if I remember that. I'm hoping it's at least somewhere between 8 and 10. That'll be juicy. And I'm curious as to how long, depending on how good the story is told with this first season, if we'll get a second one. Like they might not be able to, tie it all in the first one. I love when they can do it, as long as it's not just you just throwing stuff out to us with a second season. That's fine. This doesn't have to be prolonged. I don't think it needs to go on 3 or 4 because it's like, you're just adding on just extra filler for what for? Just get to the point. I love it like that. And I'll say, being able to do HBO, I love it because most of the time I've watched HBO for decades and they're good with the quality with the storyline, depending on who is the writers and the producers. But I feel like this looks really good. I'm here for it. So with that, I will say one last thing. HBO can be really finicky with me because I have tried to, react to certain shows. They gave me a lot to deal with the blocking of my House of the Dragon. So with this one, I'm going to try my damnness, you guys, to react to each episode because I really want to. I know this comes out in the fall. I'm excited. Something good coming out at the end of the summer into the fall. So not everything's during the summer and I can really like dig my hands into a show then. But I really want to. So we'll do that. We're all about that, as they say, fair use. So hopefully, they won't come for me and then I can be able to just really enjoy it and you all get to enjoy watching me watch it. So with that said, you guys, comment below and let me know what you think. And with that said, I'll see you guys next reaction. You guys take care.